Just getting some food ready for the guineas. Which is that mix that has a little bit of millet in it. Alright, let's bring it out to them. I was thinking about putting something on the top here because they keep jumping in it and perching on top of it and pooping all inside of it, but I don't know, they don't seem to mind too much, so we'll just keep it going. It has been raining something fierce here all day, all last night. So yesterday I pulled this bin out. Wow, look at that. There's probably an inch of water in there. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's all the rain from last night. It's good though. Gonna wash all the guinea crap out of it. Hello. What's up, dudes? Well, they're at least in there. In the upper part. That's pretty cool. Oh, just relax. Hello. Let's see how much water they're drinking. Alright, they're definitely drinking it. That's good. I noticed yesterday I came in here and these things weren't full, and what had happened was I sealed the lid up here and it created a vacuum, so these things weren't filling. So just something to note if you're going to use these little fillers yourself. Don't seal the top of the bucket. I might eventually drill a little hole in it. Just getting some of the crap out there. They're just watching me from right inside there. Yeah, so regarding this water tub, I might put like a tube going in the top, running out somewhere over here. But that's for another day. Alright, just wanted to give them some food, give you a quick update. But they survived the night. Garden's looking pretty good with all this rain. Okay, back to work. Alright, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, fueling up their Kubota. If you've watched the channel for any amount of time, you've seen me spill a lot of diesel. I finally think I figured out the easiest way to fill this tractor, at least with this type of gas can, fuel container that I have. I actually spent time looking at a lot of different fuel canisters online, and pretty much the consensus is they all suck. So I tried to get the one that sucked the least without trying to get a giant one of those wheeled canisters that has a nozzle. Obviously that's the easiest way to do that, but those things are pretty expensive and they take up a lot of space. Space is a premium for me, so I need a normal size 5-gallon fuel canister, and also, you know, transporting that thing back and forth, it's just kind of a pain. So, with a 5-gallon can, this is full. It's one of these no spill. I'm obviously on the wrong side of the tractor. I think you can see it. It has a no spill top. I'm sure you've seen it in other videos, but here's the way I figured out to do the least amount of damage and spill the least amount of fuel while filling up. So first I put my steering wheel down because I'm going to rest the can right up here. I'll get the throttle out of the way. I'm going to, well, you know what, I'll open it when it's up there. So I'm going to rest it up here, and then I'll open it down there. And now it's resting on the dash and not on the steering wheel, because over time I think that would damage the steering wheel. And you know, at first I wasn't crazy about this you know, button system here, but it's worked okay. It will drip a little bit, and this cap is kind of annoying because it wants to fling back in front of you. So you got to set the cap out of the way, just kind of tuck it down in there, and then you can really just start filling. You know, the problem with those fuel filters I was using before, which I'd still like to filter it because I have seen sediment in this can. I need to check it again, but those filters just set it up too high, and if I didn't hold it right, you know, it would either spill or I couldn't see down into this tank. And this tank is like wide, but then has a really quick, I guess, neck. So even if I'm watching the fuel level, as soon as I see it, it's almost done. And when you have a filter in there, there's still another 2-3 inches of fuel waiting to go in. So I mean, that was the premise of why I was spilling it so much. But another nice feature on this can is it has a little lip right here, so it actually rests perfectly on the edge. I'll zoom in here in a minute. All right. Look at that, I didn't spill any. All right. Oh, here, let me show you. So if you look right there, there's a little lip there. So when I'm pouring it, that rests right on the upper lip of that little guy right there. So you know, well, you can't see because I'm holding it weird. Anyway, it works pretty well doing it that way. Okay. So if you have a B series Kubota tractor and you're looking for a pretty foolproof way to fill it, learn from my mistakes. So I've probably spilled about a half gallon of diesel fuel in here, but I don't know if the BXs fill this way. My neighbor has a different model that has the tank down here, so good for you. You can fill it very easily, but for the rest of us, we gotta schlep our fuel to the top. So I hope you find that helpful. But I'm just getting ready to mow the lawn, so I'm gonna get this thing pulled out. Gonna get the Cyclone Rake hooked up. We've had a ton of rain, so the grass is pretty long. It's been a while since I mowed it as well, so I might be out there for a while, but if I see anything interesting, I'll bring you guys along. Catch you later. You know, if I had one critique for the folks at Kubota about this B series with the rollover protection system, this thing moves like crazy. Can you imagine mowing the lawn for 4 hours and every time you hit a bump, it does that constantly? So my solution has been to just leave it on the halfway point. It also clears my garage door a little closer. This will clear it, but it clears it with like that much room. The problem though is, take a look at this. This hole is already starting to warp, or not warp, but it's pressing out the metal here on the edges because I put the bolt there, and of course it was slamming against it. But you know, I was putting pieces of cardboard in here for a while, but you know, they fall out, they get wet, I lose them. And it's a brand new tractor. I shouldn't have to fix stuff with cardboard, right? Anyway, just a critique. I'm sure I'll do something about it eventually. I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do right now. Apparently that's broken. I don't know if you can see that. Garbage. Oh, it's always something. It's always something. Now I gotta go clean this out from diesel and use it. Oh, man. Worth keeping. I'm throwing this away. This is awful. This doesn't even work well as a funnel. Look, I have 2 of them. I'm putting them in the trash. God, these are just the worst funnels I've ever used. Unbelievable. I'm literally using it as a backup. I don't know why I didn't throw that crap away sooner. Do you see how long this whole process takes? That was like 20 minutes. I'm so behind. Okay, well, that wasn't very entertaining, nor was it very fun. I'm already drenched in sweat, just getting this thing set up, so I'm just gonna go mow the lawn. Probably not gonna bring you along with me, but have fun in the garage. I'll see you when I'm done. Well, I mowed that area over there because I have plans for it. Not gonna tell you yet, but I have a plan. Big plan. It's gonna change everything. More so than the guineas even. Guineas haven't changed much other than giving us more work, but yeah, big plans for that spot. So I mowed the grass, bagged it up. You saw the big piles earlier. Did okay today. I did it in about 2.5 hours. And, you know, it's not bad. Alright, well, thanks for joining me. If you enjoy this type of content, please subscribe. Thanks, and have a great rest of your night.